Welcome to Project Zomboid and my repopulation and extermination challenge. And in this challenge, I am going to exterminate myself. Hence, population and extermination. It's a work in progress. Anyway, how this challenge became about was I am very good of dying in this game. So much that when I play, I would walk into my past incarnations over and over again. Here I am looking for the perfect spot to make my final resting place knell off, to make sure that the last one is the last one standing. And I found the perfect place. The most epic final place. Yes. A church. Now, the trouble is going to be at the end, but for now the fun part is doing what I'm good at, and it is exterminating myself in this game. Have fun and enjoy, and I'll be with you in a moment. I thought it would be easier to stay in Riverside and Bullets mode because, like I said, I am very good at dying. Now I'm gonna go firefighter over and over again, same hair, same clothes type, etc. Go back to the church, run into myself, die, and repeat it 10 times. Now the last one is not gonna be a firefighter, you will see, because the goal is to fight myself to become better, a better version of myself. And luckily for this now, I respawned in the exact same spot, so it was just easier to walk outside the door. I ran back for, I don't know, whatever reason. I think I was looking for a pencil. And in case the blue building wasn't clear enough, I made it, that's too morbid for a church. No, I made it nothing, it seems. I cut it out. But you'll see in the map in a moment that I went nuts with arrows to make sure that I can find it again. As you can see right there. That is easy enough. Now, I know running attracts zombies, but at this point I was too tired. I was like, it's going to take forever, so running it is. As theatric and absolutely mortifying this is by being killed by myself, I thought I'd give myself some privacy and at least zoom out. Here we go, another vision, and I am bloodying a church. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Anyway, at this point I think I've lost time evidence. That's why I kept telling null 1, null 2, null 3. Oh, at least we have backpacks. At this point I'm wondering why there's so much money on the ground. I think I gambled too much. Now, at this point of time, I realize I might have been causing a problem. Is that says it's not only me in the church, but everybody else. And I thought it's going to be the best option to leave it for future now. Now, here another problem is that zombies keep popping out of the church, and I need them to stay in the church. Okay, so go back in. Here we have the last now to be sacrificed to my past incarnations. Your death shall not be in vain, hopefully. But now I am gonna pick my hopefully final character. Here, yes, I picked the wrong town, but I think I noticed very quick. I'm like, okay, now let's go back to Riverside. And I've always wanted to try the veteran. Now thinking about it, it might have been a mistake, which I'm going to realize very, very soon. Right about here, and I can't find my dot, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's a bit far. Yes, now, at this point I'm just ignoring the fact, and I'll figure out later. Now I'm gathering supplies because I've got a feeling I'm going to make a long run. I know that I'll be able to get there, but as time goes on, I realize I might not be able to survive once I'm there. But one thing I've just noticed that I am becoming better. I'm improving my close combat, but let's be honest, I don't think a bat would suffice for all those zombies at the church. I have given up looking for keys for one of the vehicles, and now I'm looking for proper weapons. I mean, this is a military base. You would think there should be some grand weapons somewhere, but no. I'm disappointed over and over and over again, and I've found this house. I'm like, yes, there's an American flag. There should be guns in this house. No. Nothing. I even tried looking in those garbage cans for guns, and then I found this square box with no windows, no door, Can anyone tell me what is inside? I don't know. But I think at this point I realize I should just go, because I'm stalling, postponing the inevitable at this point, not wanting to acknowledge my horrible decisions, which I'm taking out of this sleeping zombie. I'm gonna save you the disturbing and lonely montage of me just running away from zombies. And this montage of me walking and walking, as every Project Zomboid video I've ever made turns into me running on a highway in between zombies. I don't know how I keep doing that, but it happens. cut to me in the middle of the woods, forests, because I have learned that this is the best way to get rid of zombie hordes, walking through. Hopefully, that's all I have. If you have more tips of how to avoid them, as you can see, I'm getting closer. I've gotten used to walking so far. The map is quite bigger than I thought. I thought material a bit closer, but I've learned my lesson. I made it into the town, but I'm so tired. She is so tired. Nell is so tired that I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take a nap right here in the shed because there's nothing else to do. See you in a moment. It's cinematic. The movie, the rain, me, myself and I in this final showdown with just a little knife. And as you can imagine, me stumbling, it did not go well. You don't take a knife to a zombie fight. Where can I find proper weapons in this game? I thought the military barracks were it, but apparently I missed it. I'm going to try police officer and I need your help. Where can I find proper weapons? Because a baseball bat and a knife, they are not cutting it. I'm going to create now version C2. Hopefully, she would be the last one, but you'll have to wait for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you leave some tips. Cheerios.